into the tram lines. Green flags out. Final is underway for Mini X30. In through oblivion they go. Side by side. Good start from the interior of the field. Ticehurst with a good breakaway as well. You can see there the number 4 of Douglas sweeping to the outside to gain as much momentum as you can. Through the kink they go out of Christmas. Again, nice clean start. Ethan Jeff Hall down the inside of Ashby takes the lead at the beginning of this final. One of the carts going straight off. I can't quite see the number on that
Earl.
one. It is Levi Earl, yeah, the number 11 who's gone awry. Thank you for joining me again, Henry. How's the ice cream?
My
Spin
brain
in the background.
hurts.
Chase Fernandez. Oh no, he got nerfed out wide there. Comes back into the middle of the track. Another car goes skyrocketing into the air, and several karts involved. I'm not sure for the rest, but they're coming around now very slowly.
Charman for our Gently Motorsport right behind him. Here comes Reg Hayward passing Mackenzie Douglas. They head up the hill towards Christmas Car. Here comes Reg Hayward. Well, Reg Hayward so far today, he must have passed, well, I'm thinking he must have passed about 40 drivers. Oh, and that is a NASA panel has come loose on the GP plate car of Ticehurst. Hayward for the race lead, and he's done it. Number 37, Reg Hayward. What a top gear from the rear. He's into the first position. Jeff Hall back to second. Yeah, there's the technical flag for Ticehurst. Harrison Crowther, then Ewan Charman, and in fifth position, Mackenzie Douglas.
Yeah. So.
Oh, and Reg Hayward showing his teammate the grass there. Ah, there's Ticehurst coming, and I've seen him come in once.
Yeah, so I think he came in and they removed it and they sent him back out. And then I think they've got, no, you can't go out like that.
You do need something on the card.
You need something there. So
and now they're coming in for good.
Hayward didn't go for a lunge there at all either. He does go for a lunge here, though. Change for the lead as Hayward gets the job done. Ethan Jeff Hall comes to fight back.
Oh, Harrison Crowther!
Oh, he follows through as well. 3 wide into the braking zone. Again, Ethan Jeff Hall tried to get the move done.
And sadly, Ticehurst and Gosha are out. And there's the move from Crowther. Harrison Crowther takes the lead. And Ethan Jeff Hall slots into second place. Reg Hayward down to third. Let's look at the championship picture now. We can see the championship points on our screen any moment as Reg Hayward goes for the race lead. What I was going to say, Harrison Crowther had moved on to 473 points with that lead. And he had brought Ethan Jeff Hall's advantage back to 18 points, but that's all changed now because Jeff Hall is now ahead of Crowther. Last lap board up next. It's Hayward with the lead, but for how much longer? Round the outside goes Douglas. Can he squeeze it inside of Crowther? Yes, he can.
What a move that was there as they go through increments again. Super defensive goes Hayward.
Ethan
Jeff Hall.
Too much.
Yeah, he capitalised on that, got the move done. So from third all the way to first now. Last lap board, like you said, out this time. And again, another little breakaway between these two drivers.
Jeff Hall going for 3 wins out of 3. Here comes Harrison Crowther, though. Squeezing his teammate into P2. Crowther's got... Now, yes,
get ready for
the special.
Get ready for the Crowther special as they go through. We're going to see it. We are going to see an attempt from it. Again, what we saw earlier.
Yes,
Ethan Jeff Hall goes put out wide. Harrison Crowther out of the final corner. What a win that is, and what an overtake it was. It was side by side across the line. Hayward gets second from Ethan Jeff.
Lights are out, we're off and racing.
Great start then from the front row. Harry Linden switching right to the outside of the circuit there, cutting across the nose of Archie Walker as they go through. But there you can see Walker still there behind the number 7 plate as all the train, the snake of junior Rotax karts comes creeping up the hill towards Christmas Corner. Out they go. Clean start. Spin in the background.
Right now we saw the tail end of that spin, and that is a big hit for the number 36 kart of Jessica White. Can Harry Linden take a first win as a junior driver?
Well, let's find out. Concertina effect closing in there. Henderson up and over. And
Henderson and Clark.
Yep.
So the driver that was leading the championship has now been spat out. It doesn't like, and Clark, who was third in the championship, has lost a lot of place. It doesn't seem like anybody wants to win this thing. So we're going to sit behind him. We're going to use the slipstream of that kart just to follow and see if he'll drag us up to the lead battle. Right. Start of lap number 8, 6.5 minutes to go. The gap between Jez Williams in 4th place, make that Jez Williams in 3rd place, and Dan Ginchard in 5th is 2.1 seconds. But Gornall is now making his move.
Down the inside, Harry Linden, the 21, and also Jez Williams goes through. Sees an opportunity, can't do it though, stays behind, and there's Walker as well. Walker getting back into this battle. It's all guns are blazing at the front, and Dan Ginchard with another fastest lap of the race is just licking his lips.
Well,
out of or into Wilkins they go now. Your top four there, still line astern. Again, Gornall back down the inside. Oh, Jez Williams trying to follow through as well.
And look at Ginchard. Ginchard was half a second quicker as the two Welshmen, like fighting over the last sheep in the field they were then. Is done a great job. Here comes Ginchard though. Right, one move, Linden, gone. Ginchard gives him the finger, not that finger, the other finger, and say, right, come on, think, let's push on.
And there goes Ginchard.
Well, Williams didn't make his move, and of course Ginchard just eased him wide, and Linden's gone back through. I've got to say, I think that Williams missed a trick there, and there goes Ginchard into the race lead, quick as you like. Here comes Gornall back, here comes Gornall back, and there you go. Now, that's right, so Linden has followed Ginchard for 5 minutes. The first opportunity that Ginchard is forced offline, Linden just followed through. Smart. This has been his most mature performance. Up the inside for the race lead, Wallop.
This top four now with slight breakaway. Wide goes Gornall into Ashby, and Ginchard takes that one. Mistake from Gornall, forces the move.
Down the hill towards Ashby. Linden, well, he's defending now. He's going to squeeze Ginchard out wide. Ginchard can't do the crossover move. He's at the inside again.
Get ready for the move into Oisirs. He's lining him up perfectly there.
He's moved across.
He has moved across, but he's got the job done. Into Oisirs has Ginchard. Linden gets nerfed out wide onto the curb.
But he keeps it pinned.
He does indeed keep it pinned, stays on the track. Gornall comes into play, but he defends that inside line as well. Jez Williams is right there. Look at them all now. But out of the final corner from 15th to 1st.
Lights are out. We're off and racing in the Senior Rotax Final. It's a great start from Matthew Higgins. Up the inside, we've had one Welsh winner today. Are we going to have a second? Higgins leads Reese Hunter and the number 57 of Sean Butcher as we're 4 wide. One of the Dan Holland carts. It's Ed Matthews running wide there in cart number 39. And there's the battle, and there's Reese Hunter passing Matthew Higgins for the race lead. So we have got 3 Dan Holland carts, 1 KR Sport Machine, and the Argentine number 44 of James Lowther battling for the race lead. Here's a move.
Yep, down the inside, James Lowther gets that move done.
Followed through by Sam Hawthorne.
Yeah, Higgins falling down the order now.
Yeah, great start, and now he's struggling.
Yeah.
Oh dear, that's but he's lost his rhythm.
75 there of Matthew Higgins now with setting fastest laps. Is now getting positions done because he's just got back past Samuel Hawthorne and is now up into P5 once more.
It's his second year driving for them, and there's a move from Butcher. First time our Anglo-Australian driver, Sean Butcher, takes the race lead. Give him a lap, he'll think about it, and he's obviously decided, no, Sean, you haven't got the pace that I want, so I will repass you. Kai Hunter will now try and interject himself into proceedings. There he goes. And so unfortunately, while Sean went for it, and now his hand is a bit full because Kai Hunter will sit behind Reese. Man on the move is number 75, Matthew Higgins. Oh, the flying mullet flies no more. Number 76, Archie Brown retires. It's privateer run entry. We're going to get a 1, 2, 3 for Dan Holland Racing in Senior Rotax. Well, Matthew Higgins is going to try and do something about that. 90 seconds to go. Oh, Butcher commits at the inside going to Christmas corner. He's absolutely overcooked it, but somehow managed to stay in front, and that is given Reese Hunter, carte blanche.
Down really to this battle for second place as they go through. Now that's the 75 of Matthew Higgins getting past Kai Hunter there.
And here comes the number 44, James Lowther, wheel to wheel. They're both from the Tyne and Weir region, and who was that?
That was Samuel Hawthorne around the outside. What a move that was.
And there's Louis Harvey getting involved as well. Great move, Sam Hawthorne.
Reese Hunter rounds the final corner and takes the checkered flag for Senior Rotax.
Into the tram lines, and lights are out. We're off and racing. Henry Ayres takes the lead into turn number 1 through Crook and Oblivion with Matthew Easton up the second, McConnell third, Tate fourth, Large fifth, then it's Porter and Winter, and Lewis Large trying to go around the outside of Daniel Tate, so they're the drivers that are first and second in the championship. and Lewis Large moves to P4. Tate down to 5th.
Race 1 was fairly close. Race 2 was
there's a move.
spread out. There is a move, yeah. The number 3 of Matthew Easton gets past Jack McConnell. Jack moving down the order. Under pressure now as well from Dan Tate.
Yeah, well, Tate passed Lewis Large there, which is significant for the championship. So
Sector 1, again, fraction, 2 thousandths of a second faster than Sector 1. Sector 2, again, 4 thousandths of a second faster. Actually slower through Sector 3, but again, that gap has closed down. Now less than 6/10 of a second, just over half a second now between those top two. They've closed right on in each other. They essentially now they need to work together, because if McConnell goes for a lunge on Easton now,
he's going to be pretty unpopular.
Yeah, he's going to be unpopular, and Ayres will have gone.
Yes, and Tate will be right in a position to gain ground in the both in the race and in overall points.
Yes,
because at the moment Lewis Large is not threatening Daniel Tate at all. He's faded back into 5th position up the hill. Now McConnell makes the move. Easton doesn't fight it, tucks straight back in. Smart from Easton. McConnell chose at the moment, right. Only lost about 1/10 of a second making the move, that's fine. And Easton now right on his bumper is in a position to push him along. We're on the last lap, and I think Henry Ayres has just about done enough. McConnell claws back 1/10 or 2 on that penultimate lap. We're on lap 17 now. Ayres up the Kenny Straight towards Wilkins. Through Wilkins, runs a little bit wide, gets back on track before they get to the grass. Now through Oisiers, over the curbs a little bit, coming onto the back straight now into the boot. Henry Ayres, well, if he's gonna stop karting at the end of this year, he's gonna do everything possible to go out on top. Henry Ayres takes his 4th 177 career victory in the Motorsport UK British Kart Championship provisionally. That puts him atop the all-time winner list in 177. Kenzo Craigie in the 22, Rory Armstrong in the 66. Lights are green, we're off and racing into Crook. Let's all get through cleanly. Crook and Oblivion. And now up the hill, Rocco Shenton, you can see making some moves there up the inside. Lots of Sony karts, 2, 4, 6 of them in a row. Friend has got virtually nothing between him and his nearest 900 rival, and here comes James Roberts moving up into P4, and here comes the number 83 passing Chalk to move into P5.
Down the inside goes the 83 of Tyler Davis, and also the 66 as well of
Chalk
Rory
running
Armstrong.
wide. Jensen Chalk running wide and losing a couple more positions, and that's going to push him back to 4th in the 950 division. Craigie is the leading kart in kart 22 in the 950.
Side by side now for the lead. Don't fight it, Craigie.
He doesn't.
Good stuff. There we go.
Albert Friend saying, I gotta go. And Kenzo doesn't fight it. Now Kenzo needs to look back. His nearest rival is number 37, James Roberts.
Yeah.
He's got the. He's run wide. He ran wide through Wilkins, and that has put Craigie back into the league. And not only has Friend lost the position, he's lost momentum. This is Shenton's chance to close in.
There's the 83.
Tyler Davis.
Yeah, that is
off
a huge
at Christmas
shame.
corner. Roberts has caught Shenton. You can see Friend and Craigie both frantically looking over their shoulders. The gap is... Roberts has gone straight past Shenton. That tells me that he's thinking, sorry, Rocco, but, you're just not quick enough. Let's see if Rocco can latch on. But Roberts, the man on the move at the moment, has he left it too late? And they're side by side, and that's not going to help either of them, I have to say.
No, it's not going to help either of them, because that's just going to allow the top two to now break away even more. That gap is now over 2.5 seconds.
3 corners to go. Kenzo Craigie and Albert Friend. First stop, Whilton Mill. Next stop, Bahrain. They both celebrate. They are victorious. Into the tram lines, lights are green, we're off and racing. Now, can Ewan Charman hold on to the lead through turn number 1? Yes, he can. Daniel Moore down to 3rd place. Scott Marsh up into P2.
Everyone round, albeit
like
one's
Mackenzie
going...
Douglas.
It is Mackenzie Douglas, the number 4 Coles Racing driver, off the track. And
and
there's another spin.
That's Freddie Lloyd.
It is Freddie Lloyd, the 37 is
and
round
Reg
as well.
Haywood.
Reg Haywood is out.
Yesterday's winner. So, 3 big names already in trouble. No, it was Scott Marsh, I think.
Freddie Worlock's dropped a couple of positions there. The 82 now down into 22nd place. Chase Fernandez, though, 2nd place. Daniel Moore pushed down into 3rd. Look at that, Jarman. He is so defensive. And look at that, Dan Holland Racing, number 17, Freddie Lloyd.
Freddie Lloyd up over the back, sorry.
Oh, dear me. It was looking like he was going to go for the move, and it all went P-tong, and Chase Fernandez takes the lead through Ashby Hairpin. Crossley now back into 6th place.
There's Crowther.
Yep, Crowther,
P2.
big mover there, up 12 places at the moment. So started in P14, so he's had a good running. Ethan Jeff, although fastest lap of the race, he's now back onto the pack of this group and goes for the move there.
Oh, Ben Crossley.
Yep, Crossley gets out of the way, and look at that. Ethan Jeff all says, right, okay, sorry, but yeah, come on, let's go. That would be why.
That would be what was scraping. Scrapety scrape. Sadly, Reg Hayward's bid for a double win ends early. He is out of the race. 23 drivers remain. And here comes Chase Fernandez, passing Harrison Crowther, then runs wide at Ashby side by side. And this is going to bring the top 5, 6 karts all back together very nicely. And here comes Crowther again. And okay, Fernandez, he's learnt his lesson.
Yep.
He conceded early and didn't go over the grass. He stays second.
Ethan Jeff Hall looks to take the long way round on the outside, a little bit of side to side, holds onto it there. This is a dangerous spot they need to be in there.
Great
3 wide in towards Ashby there. Ticehurst for 2nd place. Fernandez gets through into 3rd, but look at that, the number 7 of Crowther from the 1st, all the way now down into 4. Crowther, good move up the inside there into Wilkins. Again, defensive into ideas. Oh, the teammates coming together. Rule 1, don't hit your teammate. I think they just broke it. Look at that gaggle there. My goodness me, into the boot, but no one can catch Ethan Jeff
Hall. Grass. Oh, it's Freddie Lloyd on the grass. Oh, third. Chase Fernandez, P2, and Crowther just about takes it into... into the tram lines, lights are green, we're off and racing. Ginchard gets the jump and Gornall through into 2nd place. We got one of the Argenti karts slow away at the back of the field, but up the hill towards Christmas Corner, it's Dan Ginchard from Sam Gornall. Charlie Hart in 4th place behind Neil Clark, and everyone else at the front safely through the first couple of corners. Linden drops the 5.7.
Coming together here.
Oh, that's Cathal Clark and one of the Dan Holland Racing karts.
Like the
possibly
88.
Callum Romain, 85, battling over 22nd position. Neil Clark has got a push. He's quicker. He's going to 2nd place. So, Neil Clark driving for a team that didn't exist this time last week. Oh, there is the number 90 kart. Is that our
Lexi
exhaust? Yes. That could have been our exhaust issue. And here comes Callum Romain. Well, he's had a crash, he's had a penalty, and he's probably thinking, let's just get in the van and get out. So, lap number 11, ladies and gentlemen. 44.92 for Leo Clark, 44.99 for Dan Ginchard. For the first time all race, Ginchard is not the fastest man on track. Here comes Gornall now, fighting back on Henderson. So, Gornall takes 3rd place back.
This is the battle for the remaining spot on the podium for Junior Rotax. 2nd and 3rd, dominated by Neo Clark and Sam Gornall, but not for much longer, because the 94 of Leon Henderson takes that last spot on the podium. And at the moment, as they go through, Gornall tries to fight back. There was a 5-second time penalty going out to Jamie Perrelly as well, the number 40, currently in 16th place. He's up 13 places. He's had a good race, but he's going to be dropping down the order. But all action here at the front. 7 seconds left on the timer. Last lap board could be out this time.
But Dan Ginchard, absolutely imperious. He has walked away with the Junior Rotax race here at Whilton. In the pre-final, Garford did outscore Cresswell, and he's going to try and do it again here in the final. 15 minutes of racing. We're off and racing, and Garford leads Cresswell through turn 1. Morley slots into 3rd position with the O plate of Aditya Kulkarni up at the 4th. Freddie Hull drops down to 5th.
Train starting to form here, and look at that, the O plate diving out. Aditya Kulkarni moving up into 3rd place. Good overtake there, getting past the 77 of James Morley.
Oh dear,
that is the 48.
Bent chassis of Leah Jenkins, and she looked disappointed and upset and hopefully not injured.
Look at this again, Freddie Hull down the inside, gets past Cresswell for 2nd place.
This is what Alfie Garford wants. He needs drivers between himself and Alistair Cresswell.
Change for the lead, sorry, Harry.
Well, Freddie Hull's gone into the lead. Well, hey!
He has indeed, yeah. He's managed to get past Alfie Garford there. Up again, up into Christmas Corner. Garford responds though, back down the inside at Ashby, I should say. Oh yes, no, technical.
Aiden Mitchell.
Technical black. Oh, that is very broken, that is.
Yeah, there's not a lot of technical about that. And here comes Tyler Harris. Harris with a good move. Wow. So Morley slips back a place, Kulkarni slips back a place. Leon Frost has caught back up to this group. First defensive move from the race leader comes with 3 minutes 15 seconds to go, and Cresswell makes the move. Garford defending, and Garford's going to be losing second place as well if he's not careful. He fights back, but Cresswell now finds himself in the lead with a 6 kart length advantage.
Well, my prediction was wrong. Down the inside. Oh, Freddie Holt, that NASA panel's gone.
Championship done. Championship potentially done for Alfie Garford. Oh, and he knows it. And he knows it. He leans back. He knows that is as critical a moment for it to go wrong as it's possible to be. Nearly 3 wide there. There's the 24. Oh, and Kulkarni on the outside just had his right rear wheel on the grass as he was trying to turn left, and Kulkarni is out. Well, out of the final corner, Cresswell takes the win. Morley second, and Freddie Hull will finish in third place with Charlie King fourth for Class A Motorsport. Lights are out and we're off and racing, so we go into Crook and up the corner to Oblivion, and there's Kai Springfield, the number 7 kart, running very, very wide there at Oblivion. Up the hill, it's Chris Whilton in the number 33 kart who has the lead. There's the E-plate of Pashley, the championship leader, gaining ground, and every position he makes up, he'll gain ground in the championship. Thank you. We'll come back to this later on.
Tucking into the inside goes Bowen, gets that move done as well. The number 11, Spencer Lane, follows. Can't quite hold the position. The 33, Whitten, moving back now.
Now red flags, hand in the air, red flags. So the driver's being told to stop. The instant marshals there. Green flag in the air, and we're back off and racing. It's a good jump from Harvey Roth. Zach Bowen gets caught napping a little bit. Adam Sparrow and Chris Whitten right in his wheel tracks. If Pashley comes a cropper and loses a bit, Harvey Roth. Harvey Roth mullering Sparrow there at Oisies, and Pashley goes through. So now Pashley ahead of Sparrow on the track. That's going to gain him even more championship points. And here comes Harvey Roth, however. Harvey Roth into the lead, and Pashley trying to pass Harvey Roth, Zach Bowen, for second, and Zach Bowen holds him off. Here comes James Pashley at the inside of Bowen to take second position. Yes, he does. Now Sparrow's going to try and do something about it as well.
Please, no one encourage him. Please don't encourage him. Oh, very wide there.
Sparrow.
He's very close to that wall there.
James Pashley at the inside of Harvey Roth. Harvey Roth notices the incoming car, and he doesn't notice that Zach Bowen's also trying to go through as well. Side by side for second, so Pashley has got the race lead from 16th on the grid. The E-plate holder, and there's Bowen and Spencer Lane. Now, hey, if James Pashley wins this race, that's a championship winning drive.
There we go again. Sparrow under pressure there because Joe Fowler's wanting to get in on this party as well. Yep. Manages to defend against that one because Spencer Lane has got past Joe Fowler. He's moved up now into P6. Setting him into a false sense of security.
Lulling him.
Yes. You know, Pashley thinks, okay, well, he's not going to go for it, and I won't defend, and there it is.
Oh, Harvey Roth, you fibberoo.
Oh, you cheeky fellow.
You lied. You fell for it, Mr. Pashley. Now I will go and win the race. Roth is not going to give him. He's going to look at the inside. He's going to look to the inside. No. Paul Roth. And now Bowen on the outside. Wheel-to-wheel stuff here. Top 3 for the race win in TKM Extreme. Half a lap to go. Who are you going to be interviewing later on, Anthony? It's going to be Harvey Roth at the moment. Bowen in second and Pashley in third, looking over his shoulder. And now Theo Hesketh comes to play. 3 corners to go.
Yep, 3 corners, but it's all looking well at the moment. Harvey Roth clear, Pashley under pressure, trying to get the move now, as well as Moore coming into play, but checker flag.
Hesketh comes through as well.
He does indeed. Checker flag comes out. Roth, Bowen, Hesketh.
Lights are green. We're off and racing. Third time lucky into Crook and Oblivion. up the hill. It's Kai Hunter leading from Matthew Higgins and Reese Hunter. Everybody else somehow gets round cleanly.
Yeah, good start then at the front here. Oh, a very common theme. Kai Hunter, Matthew Higgins. Oh, and round they go, and Argentina Coles.
Oh,
it's Brandon Klein-Nangelvoort and the 15 as well.
Sam Hawthorne.
It is indeed Sam Hawthorne. Well, there we go. Sam's out the car. Brandon's putting his arms up. He's like, that was your fault. No, that was your fault. We'll sort that out later. Here it is indeed. Down the inside, the 57 there. Sean Butcher gets it done. Lewis Gilbert tries to follow as well.
Thought about it.
He did think about it, but Caden McQueen said, no.
Yeah. And changed the lead. Kai Hunter takes the lead. Here comes William Ellswood. William Ellswood putting together another very, very solid competitive season at the sharp end of one of the most competitive fields in all of British karting. And then Darl Ryan Scotland.
Oh, there's a lunge there. What a lunge that was from Higgins. Oh my goodness me.
Oh, Kai's fighting back though. And now Matthew Higgins gets hung out to dry like yesterday's laundry. Reese Hunter has found his way back past Kai into the race lead. Kai Hunter, he had trimmed Reese's advantage to 20 points, and now Reese Hunter's lead is back out to 28 points. Yes, should we say that? And here comes Kai Hunter. There's the move. There's the move. No, it was Kai Hunter made the move. Reese Hunter comes back. Oh, it's game on. It's game on. I hope that there's going to be a mechanic sitting between them on the long drive back up to Warden Law this evening. As here comes Higgins. Oh, Higgins tries to get involved. This is family business, Matthew. Here's Lewis Gilbert. What a move there by Lewis Gilbert on Matthew Higgins. Oh, and so Kai Hunter, the number 3, the younger of the two brothers. Here comes Sean Butcher. Sean Butcher on the outside going into Wilkins. That's not where you want to be.
Oh, that's going to be a brave move. Oh,
so Kai Hunter's doing a crossover move. He's going to get squeezed wide.
Oh.
He's going to get squeezed wide. Sean Butcher up the P2. Straight back up the inside on Sean Butcher. But Butcher holds firm, and that has given Reese Hunter the gap he needs. Did I just see a 5-second penalty for kart number 3? Did I just see a 5-second penalty for kart number 3 on the board? We'll have to wait and see what comes up. There, I did.
It is.
Oh no, Kai Hunter's got a 5-second penalty. But Reese Hunter is going to emerge victorious. 2 out of 2 for the number 2, who's trying to become number 1 in 2020. 17 points ahead of Louis Large, but about 20 points ahead of Henry Ayres after drop scores taken into account. Lights are green, we're off and racing.
Good start then from the field as they go through, and there
bad start from McConnell though. Sorry, Anthony.
No, yeah, it was indeed a very bad start. Yeah, he drops backwards there. Good start from Porter though. He's already up in front of Henry Ayres now. He's at one more place. Yep. Easton though with a good advantage, and as well with Dan Tate, he's up into second place.
Out of Oblivion, up the hill. Are we going to see a move from Dan Tate?
Yes, we are.
Oh, it's time for Callum Porter to make a move. Well, Callum Porter, we were talking about nominating Vera's Driver of the Day nominees. I mean, in 177, regardless of what happens, Callum Porter has driven superbly this weekend. You know, whether he gets the results that his driving has warranted, but he's been so much closer to the front.
Yep.
You know, he's been so much closer to the front than everyone else. And commentator's curse. Over the grass he goes, and that has stopped. However, that means that Sam Winter moves into 6th position.
It does indeed. The highest position he's been so far this weekend, and I'm sure he'll be very happy about that.
In a 7-car race, he's up to 6th. Here comes Henry Ayres. Okay, Henry Ayres, championship time now. We've got to start working. Henry Ayres is a lot closer to the championship lead, and there's a change for the race lead. That is Jack McConnell into top spot, and Louis Large passing Dan Tate as well. So Louis Large gaining ground on Dan Tate. We'll see what that does. And it is 19 points. I'm a genius. Thank you very much. Now it's going to be less than that because he's passed Louis Large. But it was nice to be right for a little while.
Oh, Dan Tate was a little bit faster. He said his personal best sector 1 that lap. Oh, and down the inside comes Henry Ayres on.
Wow.
Louis Large gets that job done. And Ayres, are we going to see him on the podium again?
Right, here we go. Here's the battle of the P6. Winter and Porter.
Don't let him have it.
Battle over. Carry on. Back to the front. Oh, dear.
Jack McConnell.
Right, game changed. 5 seconds. There's McConnell. What for? I do not know. We saw him apologise to Louis Large earlier. Was it a jump start or was it an incident? So that puts Henry Ayres into the race lead, and it will push Jack McConnell from 1st down to 5th because things are so close. But Jack McConnell comes out of the final corner. He takes the checkered flag, a muted celebration. because I think he knows that penalty is coming very shortly. Henry is second, but wins eventually.